right, Stephen, first of all, thanks for talking to me. Tell me who you've got here and what's the age.
Ross Johnson. He's 13 years old, just turned 13 in May.
Okay.
And so we are out here in this clay tournament looking like we're going to get rained out a little bit, but we're planning to make it happen.
Talk to me about the journey. It's an awesome journey, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Well, the journey is great. I think that tennis is one of the better sports because, for one, it teaches the kids how to have integrity and character. That's one of our biggest things that we're looking at this point. The journey is like anything else. It's life, okay? You have to deal with what comes at you. Sometimes the weather is good. Sometimes the weather is bad. Sometimes the opponent is better. Sometimes you're a little bit better. Sometimes you're a little bit weaker. But you go back and work on those things. So that's what we really love about it.
What's great, too, is you get a chance to bond with your child. Talk about that.
Absolutely, absolutely. That is huge, Tony. So, like Ross and I are here. We've been here all week, and it's just he and I. And so we travel a lot together. Sometimes my wife is with us as well. And when we do that, the bonding is so critical and crucial because there's no other place that I would rather be at this point. I own my own business, but I get a chance to be here with him and to work my business here from a remote standpoint. But I love what it teaches us as a father and son. We get a chance to be together a lot. So it's pretty impressive.
And also, too, it's about tennis, but it's really about life skills. Talk about that.
All day, life skills. Because like I mentioned earlier, this sport is one that I really actually condone a lot because, for one, it teaches you life. Okay, when you're on that court, there's so many different things that can come at you. You're by yourself. You have to make decisions. Nobody's going to teach you and tell you what to do on the court, right? So life is the same way. When you think about life, I mean, there are moments where when you've taught your kid what to do, when they get out on their own, you're hoping that they make the right decisions. When they get on the court, we're hoping that they do that. And all I ask my son is do this. Make sure what you've been trained to do when you go out on the court, whether you win or lose, what you've been trained to do is what I want to see you do, period. Same thing in life. What you've been trained to do at home, when you get out there, all I expect you to do is make good decisions based on what you've been trained to do. And if you come out on top with that, whether it's up or down, I'm going to support you if you've done what you've been trained to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you will, talk about the running of this tournament. I've heard a lot of positive things.
Sure. The running of this tournament has been great. I think that it has been challenging with the weather, but they've done the best they could. We've had to do a lot of waiting and back and forth, but I mean, that was all that could be done with the 190-something opponents and candidates that are here. So it's been pretty good. But the tournament overall has been run well. I think they've done a very good job with the different challenges that they've been dealt. Irregardless with a couple of courses they have, I think it's been great.
Talk to me about if there's someone out there watching this,
Sure.
a parent who says, I want to get my kid up there like Steven Johnson's kid.
Sure.
Give me some tips that you would give to them to help them on their journey.
Absolutely. I would say that if you're a parent looking to do this, the very best thing to do is make sure that you understand that there's a big sacrifice that's there. And I think that's with any sport, but tennis in particular is something that I have some experience with. It's a lot that we're having to do, a lot of travel that comes along with it. But I would ask you, even if you're looking at the travel, the expense part of it, look at the fact of what you get with your kid, the bonding aspect, and what it teaches them. Right now, when a kid is playing tennis, they are actually tested on what's right and wrong, or whether they have character and integrity. They can either choose to call a ball in or choose to call a ball out, right? And so it teaches them a lot. That's the same thing that you're taught in life. And I look at that, I think that if you're going to do this, look at it for those reasons. Look at what it's going to do to build that kid. Look at what it's going to do for your family, to really teach you how to become better, greater, maximizing that potential.
Hey, man, thanks for talking to me, and good luck to you guys.
Thank you so much, Tony. Pleasure. Thank you.